You've left the office, but the office hasn't left you. It's there, in the dark, as you lie in bed. Your mind is a browser with too many tabs open, replaying that awkward comment, pre-living tomorrow's deadline, cycling through a low hum of anxiety. You are physically in bed, but mentally, you're still at your desk. You're trying to rest, but your brain is still on the clock. This isn't just exhaustion, it's a failure to close the loop. We wouldn't leave our computers running all night, processing in the background, yet we do this to our minds. The workday needs a formal ending, a ritual to process the events, extract the lessons, and finally, let it all go. The Stoics, masters of mental hygiene, had a profound solution. The philosopher Seneca ended each day by writing to his friend Lucilius. He called it a daily reckoning, a way to subject myself to scrutiny and ask, what bad habit have you cured today? What fault have you resisted? In what respect are you better? He wasn't flogging himself for his mistakes. He was a wise gardener, gently tending to the growth of his own character. He was closing the accounting books on the day's transactions, learning from the debits and credits, so he could start the next day with a clean slate and a clearer mind. This is your guide to building that same sanctuary. This is the Stoic Evening Review. The 3-step Stoic shutdown sequence. This practice takes 5 minutes. It is not another task. It is the essential shutdown sequence for your operating system. Step 1. The digital sunset. Create a buffer zone. You cannot jump from the frantic, reactive pace of the modern workday directly into a state of calm reflection. You need a literal and psychological airlock. The concrete practice. Physically relocate your phone to another room to charge. This is the most important step. Dim the lights in your space. Sit in a quiet chair or simply on the edge of your bed. Take 3 deep physiological breaths. Inhale slowly for a count of 4 and exhale even more slowly for a count of 6. The modern why. This ritual tells your nervous system what your mind hasn't yet grasped. The doing is over. The reacting is over. Now is the time for being. It is the signal that begins the transition from the external world to your inner world. Step 2. The gentle audit. The 3 questions. With a calmer mind, gently review your day. Approach this not as a harsh judge, but as a compassionate coach reviewing game tape. The goal is insight, not indictment. Grab a notebook and ask these 3 questions. The virtue scan. Where did I act with strength or virtue today? Did I show patience with a frustrating client or colleague? Did I demonstrate discipline by focusing on one important task without distraction? Was I fair and just in my communication? Why it works. This is not arrogance, it is active reinforcement. You are identifying and cementing the behaviors you want to see more of, building your identity as a person of character. 2. The loving accountant. Where did I fall short of my own standards? Was I reactive and snippy in that meeting? Did I waste precious time on mindless scrolling when I felt stressed? Did I avoid a necessary conversation out of fear? Why it works. This is not self-punishment. It is data collection. You are identifying patterns with calm curiosity. As Seneca practiced, this is the scrutiny that leads to growth. You cannot correct a course you don't know you're off. 3. The course correction. Based on this, what is one tiny concrete adjustment I can make tomorrow? Not, be more patient. Too vague. Instead, when I feel frustration rising tomorrow, I will take one deep breath before I speak. Not, stop procrastinating. Instead, when I feel the urge to avoid a task, I will set a timer for just 5 minutes and start. why it works. This bridges the gap between reflection and action. It turns a vague desire to be better into a micro-intention for tomorrow. This is how growth actually happens. Step 3. The conscious release, the letting go. This is the most critical, non-negotiable step. The review is useless if you then pack all that baggage and take it to bed with you. The concrete practice. Visualize placing the entire day, the wins, the losses, the stress, the anxiety, into a sturdy box and closing the lid. It is done. It is archived. Mentally whisper a Stoic mantra. What is done is done. It is in the past. I have learned from it. Now I release it. Take one final, cleansing breath and consciously let it all go. Your only job now is to rest and recover. The modern why. This act of conscious release allows your nervous system to truly downshift into rest and digest mode. It is the permission slip your mind needs to stop processing and start restoring. It is the final click of the shutdown sequence. A 60-second practice right now. Let's try a micro version. Don't move. Pause. Take one deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. Ask, what is one single thing I learned today about a project, a person, or yourself? Ask, what is one small, sensory thing I can be grateful for? The weight of the blanket, the quiet of the room, the taste of your dinner. Feel that? The mental chatter softens. This is you, gently closing the loop. Your invitation to a peaceful mind. This nightly ritual is a gift to your future self, the person who needs deep sleep, a calm morning, and a resilient mind for tomorrow. This is the practice of ending your day with purpose, so you can begin the next one with power. Your mind is not a machine to be left running. It is a garden to be tended. This is how you put it to bed.